Hi, before we get into my recent weigh-in update, I just thought I would explain why there is a late update. So yesterday I had a chance to go to group and record my weigh-in update. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to edit and upload it and schedule it for yesterday because I was heading to Sheffield to watch the Sheffield Steelers in a cup game. Unfortunately, Steelers did lose. It was an incredible game, really enjoyed it with the family, and yeah, so here is my latest weigh-in update. Sorry it's late. Yeah, so hope you enjoy it. Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, so that means it's a weigh-in update. So I've got to keep this short and snappy because I'm off out to watch the Sheffield Steelers. So I'm a lot more happier than I was last week, that is for sure. Last week was awful. I think it'd be hard for anyone to see a £10 gain. You know, it wasn't a nice feeling, makes you feel rubbish. But this week I've really got back to it. What it's made me realise is that I've been quite complacent with the plan. There's things which I saw myself doing and I had to stop myself. What I mean is, if I was grating cheese, I would then pick wanting to put the extra in. You know, if the kids left something, I'd have that extra chip. And I think it's those things which we don't really pick up on until you're really focused and you really want a weight loss, like I have this week. It's really opened my eyes to where, you know, like we get the ketchup and we squirt it and we go, yep, that's 2 sins kind of thing because that's a tablespoon, whatever. But actually we've not actually weighed that, you know, that tomato sauce. And yes, it's only tomato sauce, but this week I have weighed and measured everything. So every time I've done a drizzle or something, I've literally put it on scales so I know exactly what it is. And I've been really thorough this week. I've really followed this plan to a T. Anytime I've snacked, it has been on gherkins, light cheese, apples, a lot of speed food. I know light cheese are not a speed food. I don't think they are anyway. I've really been mindful of my snacking. I've really upped my intake of water, or in my case sugar-free juice. I've reduced my sugar pop intake, you know, my fizzy pop intake. I've not had that. I've had a lot more green tea as well, which I've got to say has really helped with my bloatedness at the beginning of the week when I was still on a period. So yeah, there's a lot of things I've been more mindful this week with the plan, and I've not been complacent. If I didn't know what something was, I'd scanned it so I knew 100% what it was. I've not guesstimated it or anything like that. There's just one thing that I scanned and it wasn't on the app, and that was the wild mushroom rice balls. The calories were 77 per ball and I just did it as 3.5 sins. You know, that's the only thing where I've had to guesstimate it because it wasn't on the app. There's times at the beginning of the week where I found it really hard just to get back into the rhythm, but once you get back into it, it becomes a lot more easy. It becomes like a regular thing, like a normal thing, and it's not as hard to really focused on it. In my case, that's what I found. And also as well, filling up with the speed food, like the gherkins, I've had some olives as well, which I haven't shown, but I have seen them. I think it was 25 grams for 2 sins, kind of thing. And just swapping my snacks from chocolate to that kind of food is not triggered my sweet tooth kind of thing off. The green teas have helped as well. It's just been a really good variety of food, mixing up my healthy bees, and you know, not having the same thing every day, and planning has been a key as well this week. So leaving leftovers and having that for my lunch, and just being a bit more prepared and knowing not prepared doing a week's advance, but just going back, we're having a gammon tonight, right, so what I'll do is I'll make a bit of extra veg, and then I've got that for work tomorrow. I'll take some gravy granules and I've got that to work, so I can have a mini Sunday lunch at work. And I was really looking forward to that at work, and I was I got that buzz back, oh, I can't wait to have this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've taken my time to eat and made time to sit down and enjoy the food, because sometimes you can eat and you think, I can't believe I've just ate that, and your brain doesn't register what you've actually eaten, so then you necessarily feel like you're hungry kind of thing. So yeah, there's been lots of little different changes this week. I think because I've been open, and been more mindful this week and really wanted a good weight loss this week, that I've noticed these things which will hopefully help me in the weeks ahead. Without further ado, I really wanted a weight loss. I was expecting probably a 3 to 4 pound weight loss. That's what you always have you always think about what you would like kind of thing, and that's what I was aiming for this week, a 3 to 4 pound weight loss. I got on the scales today and I was absolutely shocked, like I was like, what? Really? I can't believe that. The consultant said, like, you weren't expecting that, was you? And I was like, no, not at all. So I stepped on the scales to see 11 pound weight loss, which honestly blew my mind. Like, wow, like incredible. 10 pound gone plus a bonus 1 pound. I wasn't expecting it. To say that I'm over the moon is an understatement. Like, I'm just buzzing. So I'm 12 stone, 10.5 pound, back in the 12s, hoo-hoo. 11 pounds off this week with a grand total of 1 stone, 12 pounds on this journey. So I am, yes. So we're going to keep going with this momentum. We're going to keep doing this weighing and measuring, and don't get me wrong, it's a pain in the bum, you know, getting ketchup out the cupboard and getting the scales out, but it's those kind of things. And I know I could get the tablespoon and everything like that, but even with a tablespoon, I think I just find it better and easier that I can, like, you know, drizzle things on, or especially with chili sauce, I can drizzle kind of thing. If I wanted like a tomato sauce, if I wanted like a dollop on it, then I could use my tablespoons kind of thing. But when it comes to like I said, my chili sauce, my caramel sauce, and I want to drizzle it on, I find it better putting it on the scales and just doing it with the bottle and just being a bit, you know, if I go over, then I just calculate the sins kind of thing. And I know it's kind of a ball ache, and like measuring your milk in the morning, or, you know, and doing those little things, but it's those little things I think this week has really helped me get that weight loss, and just not picking like the kids' little bits. Oh, it's only a bit of like a chip, or it's only a bit of this, or oh, it's just a bit at the end of the cheese. And it's just those little things which I think, because I've nipped it in the bud, I've really seen a massive difference. Yeah, and gherkins are like the way forward, because that is one of my favourite snacks this week. I think everyone in this household is fed up of me eating gherkins, because all you can see is just like, you got gherkins on that plate. Yeah, I've got gherkins in my salad, but I just love them. I think they're amazing, and I've never been a fan of them. But yeah, and then my new one is the Lidl's gherkins with honey. Now that is like sweet and salty, and they hit completely different. So yeah, I'm not saying it's going to replace chocolate, because I've still had little bits in chocolate here and there, but I've not really wanted that craving as much as like sweetness. So yeah, all I can say is I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm made up. I'd love a 2 pound weight loss next week to get my 2 stone award back. But this week it made me realise that I've been complacent with the plan. I've put changes in, and I've really like zhuzhed up my week with healthy bees, the kind of food I've eaten, and being prepared, making sure that I'm going out later on, so I've got snacks I've got snacks ready to go. When at lunch, I've got my food ready for the next day. Max had football on Sunday. I made sure that I had a fulfilling breakfast before I went and watched his football match, because I knew by the time the football was going to finish, it was going to be lunchtime, so I needed something to keep me full. I took a banana, I had a bottle of juice with me while I was there, sugar-free juice. So it's those things which I've not really, or I'll just get a coffee while I was out kind of thing. And yeah, I've just not followed the plan to a T and then expected to see weight losses. And I've been playing around, and I'm now going, right, lines drawn, we need to follow this, because I really want to get to my target like before summer. I'd love to get it before springtime. I'm aiming before like April time to get my target. So just chipping away at it, like, you know. So yeah, buzzing, absolute buzzing. I hope you've had a wonderful week. Please let me know how you're getting on down below in the comments. And as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye.